Hey everybody, today I am making a breakfast casserole or a breakfast strata that is going to go with us on a trip next weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and make it ahead. I have basically in this throwaway casserole dish, I have put about 6 pieces of crumbled up bread. I've mixed a little bit of Parmesan and I think it was a Mexican cheese blend that I had in the fridge, and I've put it on top. I'm gonna saute some vegetables and then do an egg mixture and a sausage layer, and then I'm gonna cover it again with cheese so that I can build it up and have it for breakfast while we're out of town. So on this, I'm gonna add a little bit of kosher salt and some ground pepper so that it can be flavored in between the layers. And here I'm gonna take the red pepper, the yellow pepper, the asparagus, the purple onion, and I think I had a little bit of green onion too left over from last week that I'm putting in here. And I'm just gonna saute all these vegetables together. I'm not gonna wilt them down to a hard cook. I'm just gonna make sure that they get really well blended and cook just a little bit so I can add it on top of the cheese mixture. That is going to be the next layer after the bread, then the cheese, then I'm gonna add the vegetables, then I'm gonna add the sausage from Nice's. I'm gonna brown an entire block of Nice's sausage. And then I'm going to cover that with an egg mixture of salt, pepper, heavy cream, and eggs that I've scrambled in a pan. So this is where I am right now. If you'll bear with me, I'll get the other parts done and we'll compile it together, and I'll show you what it looks like in the end and in the different stages. All right, everybody, so now I have taken the bread mixture, mixed in some cheese, salt and pepper, then added our vegetables that we've sauteed on top of the stove. And now I have browned 2 pounds of the Nice's sausage. It's a little crispier than I would eat it normally, but it's good and crispy in here because it does get soft with the egg mixture for the casserole. So that's on top. Now the last ingredient I think I have 8 eggs in here. I am going to mix the eggs together. I lost my little spoon. All right, I've got my eggs. I've got a little bit of kosher salt, a little bit of ground pepper, a tad bit of dry mustard because it just brings out the flavor of everything. This is a pretty big dish, so you're gonna need a lot of mixture of wet to put on top of this. So you've got your cheese on top. This is just a plain old Mexican blend from Food Line that we got. I'm gonna add a good bit of heavy cream or half and half, whatever you have handy. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. So, woo, goodness. All right, so you take all this. Good thing it's just for my family and not cooking for a restaurant or a crowd or anybody else other than family. I don't know that I could do that. I'm too messy. All right, so here you go. You got all this stuff square around. Got all your eggs mixed up and scrambled like you're gonna have it for breakfast. Everything looks really well blended. Make sure nothing slips out, gets away from you. Everything looks blended. The cheese and the egg mixtures together. So the next thing you do is the last step. You just pour on top of the sausage and you try to get everything coated really nicely. And that's it. Now I'm gonna mix the Parmesan and the cheese blend that's called the Mexican cheese blend. I'm gonna mix these two together to finish it off. And I didn't add any spices to this other than the salt, pepper, and ground mustard. I didn't add garlic or any kind of Italian seasoning or cumin or anything like that. This is just a straight up breakfast casserole. I don't want to hit people too hard in the morning, first thing, with a lot of spices, although there's going to be a lot of great flavor. So this has everything you need to get up and go. I'm going to make a monkey bread to go with it for our weekend, and this will be the perfect breakfast with a little bit of fruit salad, egg casserole, and monkey bread. It'll be great. So this is it. Now, what you're going to do at this point is you're going to put this in the oven at 350 and cook it for probably 40 minutes or until it gets brown and you know, rises a little bit, gets a little brown on top, and you'll know when the eggs are ready. They'll rise up just like a scrambled egg would. So that's all you need to do. Everything else is cooked, so you just want to make sure the eggs are done. So I would say 350 for 30 to 45 minutes and you're good to go. That's it.